Yeah, friends. So now we will move to another module, that is, you can see that student. So in this student, there are two options. One is admission and another one is a student. So we just assume that student is getting enrolled into the school. So what they will do, that they will go for a registration. So registration fees, since it is already submitted there, and now here that select school class. Suppose any students want to take admission into the class 1 and section is 2079. We will go for a search, and once yeah, it will take time. 1 second. Yeah, so now it has come. So here the school name, class name, section name, and this one. Now registration, what is his first name, middle name, last name, roll number, mobile number, and this one. And since we have made the registration fees to 0 rupees, so it will come to a 0 rupees. Now no need to worry about that one. Only you can select the cash line, and after that, once you will submit, then it will means receipt will generated automatically. Okay. So what I will do, that we can okay. So this is the things, and now the mobile number. Okay. And this address is, let's say, Mumbai. And then once we will submit this one, so it will ask for this, and then we go this. Oh my god. Now another one part is that if you want to modify the registration, whatever the registration is done, then you can go and do it the modification. So suppose there is a class name, this one, and session is 2079, and you can also select all these things. And if you'll go for a search, then here you can modify the only name, but definitely money will not be rolled back. So here you see that the registration number is, that is Amit Nihal, and this one, and you can edit this one. So once you will click on the edit, and you will see that only name can be changed, but money cannot be reverted it back. So this is the modification part. Another one is for admission. So once the registration is done into schools for any students, now the process is to go for admission. So in that case, that you will again select the school, class, and regular and sessions. And here if you will see, so okay, so this is the things that this need to be take admission. And once you will click on the admission, then you will find that these all information will come like that: first name, middle name, last name, whatever you have submitted there. Here there are two options, that would you like to take avail a conveyance. So once you will click on the conveyance, then whatever the vehicle you have defined, then it will come here in both way or one way. So in one way, charge will be half, and both way charge will be double. So for now I am just going for to do as a no. For hostel fees also, means hostel types, boys hostel or girls hostel, and also select name, floor name, class name, bed name. So if you give, then hostel name will come. Now here you see that say in admission fees, we have added that admission fees and a tie belt. So here this amount is coming like 100 rupees. You can go and pay for once you will cashless, cash, or online. Or if it is online is nothing but your banking payment, then you can go for that banking payment and you will do it. Suppose somebody is submitting the check, then you will have to give the number of check number. And suppose a card payment, then you will have to give the transaction number and a net banking also for that transaction. Once you will click on the pay now, then the student will be on roll, and he is able to enter into your school. So this part is done here also. Suppose in admission, what happened that suppose when there is a one poor guys, and you have set admission fees as a 5000 rupees, and you some parents want that you can give a compensation into the admission. And since they don't have 5000 rupees, and they are looking for 4000 rupees as a rebate or 2000 rupees as a rebate. So here you can click on the admission concession. So make sure this task will be done before taking admission. And here you go, and suppose class 1 and section is this one, and you see that Amit, Nihali, this is taking admission, and here you click on the concession. So once you will click on the concession, and you will give the concession as here. You see how what kind of any kind of amount you can submit here, and it will automatically display. Suppose I have given discount as 50 rupees. Let's say 50 rupees I have given discount because of less money. Or we can write it then as a concession money. Okay, so once we will submit this, and submit record save successfully, and after that we go to admission and going to take the admission. So here you go to the admission, and if you see that the concession will display on the screen, you see. So this is the admission, and now you see that's a concession money. Here it is going to, it is highlighting that a 50 rupees we have given, a admission concession is given as a minus 50 rupees. So this is the things that only 50 rupees you have to pay. So in that case means you can also give a concession to school. Another another one is one thing is done. Now this is admission concession is done. Now this is a registration report that how many students have been admitted into the schools. Based on the class and schools, that you can find that how many student is registered now. So you see that these are the student that is already registered. Now you come, you see that's not admitted, only this student is not admitted into your school. uh, so once they will admitted, then it will generate the student id like this. So these all options are 333 admitted, means in class 1 you can find that the status not admitted, only 3 is already admitted and 1 is not admitted. So this is the registration report. Now print card for admission. So print card for admission, you can see that one, and see. So this is nothing but only a registration fees whatever you have paid for that. So once we will submit, and here you see that's a print. So once you will click on the print button, then you see. So here this is the entrance card for admission test. This is only for admission test that you are going to take, suppose. And basically it happens in the A5 page. So it is like that one. Once your student photo, if you have submitted the student photo, then you will have to fix it this one. And date and time and signature, candidate signature is not given because of it's because of a setting issues. So if you will go for a thoroughly setting, then it is easy to. So registration number is 15, and interest of examination. So there is nothing much more you can custom here, and once you will custom, then it will come like this. So this admission registration report, print card and admission report, means now how many person has already been admitted into your uh, school for this session and class and school. So you see, means currently there is no admission has been taken into the class 1. So we can check in another class that if they have taken admission or not. So admission part is done. Now modify student. So once the student is admitted into your school, then there are many more details of a student that you need to submit. So here, if you select for class 1 and section and 79, so there must be some students that is already studying into the class 1. So you see that there are 7 students is working into the class is studying into the class 1. And now suppose there is a Sujal junior is a student that you want to edit this section. And once you will edit the section, then you can also add the photo here. and this is the name blah blah blah. Because why this section is required? Because at the time of admission you don't have much more time to fill one by one, because many more parents are in the queue. And if you will fill one by one, then that time your parent is will be very screwed, and means it will be a pathetic for him. So it is very good idea that you will take as minimum as possible information from the payment parent and take the admission, and after that in the rest of time means school employee will work on that whole details of student. Because at the time of admission the school definitely give us some form, so that they fill one by one. And at the time of admission means at the time of a payment of admission, that it is not how you don't have a much more time to accept this form and do it. So this is the thing that you can fill it out like father name, mother name, guardian name, blah blah blah, city, which city you are, then correspondence address, and this transport, well, disability, caste, and all these things that you can once it is done, then you can go and back update and or go back. So this task is done, modification is done. So it is actually very difficult part for initial load, because any mistake will mislead the data also. So this is the modification section. This is the student summary. Student summary is nothing but only to view that particular section, particular student. So in that case, if you see that, uh, you see, so these are the students only. You could do nothing. Only once you will means scroll from left to right, then here there is also option for edit and ID print card. So if you will click on the ID print card is nothing but you will to enter into the school. So this card is made for that. And once you will click here, then you can check that this card. So what you will do, that you will take a printout of this one and means laminate this, and then after you will provide to student. So here this is everything is written, that whatever the data you have submitted into student modify. So this is student summary. Now student file upload. Student file upload is nothing but your document, uh, like that, like citizenship number, Aadhaar card, PAN card. These are the things that you can upload into the student section. In case if you want in near future that you have to take a printout, or if you want to know that, or passport copy, that if you want whether students is from other country or in this country, then at that time you can avail for this. So like that is junior Namital Baral, Navneet Baral. So here you see that you can submit. So document type is citizen number, passport, driving license, PAN card, electricity, voter ID, whatsoever you can submit it here. No issues for that. So once it is done, so file upload. Now student ID card. Student ID card is nothing but your multiple uh, printout. Suppose in class one you want to take all ID card, which that time it was individual, but it is for all class of section A. So in that case, you will simply print and you from here, and you see that this is the card that you can take print out. Means class wise it is feature is given, because this is the customer need, that if I want to print all these things, then what do I need to do. Now come to the student promotion. So as we know that at the end of the academic year, that one class means students promote from one class to another class, like from second class to third class to fourth class, students moves in every year. So in that case, that you can do it. Suppose now uh, in class 1 section A, there are a few students, now they are going to promote to a class 2. So in that case, this section is important. So here currently this class student is in this class, and now promoted class. So which class they are going to promote? So this is the class 2. So make sure guys that you must uh, focus on this part, because this is very important. Once it is done, then it is very tough to roll back. Now
what the status will be, that they are going to promote. So in class 2 section A, this one, and go they are going to promote, so we will go for a status promoted. Now whosoever, suppose you here you click, then everyone will be checked out, and then you can submit it. So once they will be submitted, then everyone will be promoted. Here also, that you see that stock of active. Suppose if you want to make any person is active, then at the time you will do the active stock of failed. Now what happened that few students also failed in the class. So teachers or parents doesn't want to promote it, so that they can gain much more knowledge into this one. So you can do it a failed also. Pass out is nothing but simply changing the status for this one. Suppose class 10th, there is a school only built for a class 10, and after that there is no school, then there is no class for him. So they will have to take admission into another class at a time, then they will go for a passport. And this is the tc is nothing but means transfer certificate, means they are by any chance they don't want to study into this school and they want to go to another school. In another school, they are looking that whether you are really a student of this school, then the school mm, managed to issue tc, transfer certificate. So this is like that. So this section is very important, guys, for promotion and all these things. Now roll update is nothing but your alphabetical roll. So suppose this section is 79, this is alphabetically already. So alphabetically is what happened, that a start with means alphabet starts with the a. So name comes a b c d, then the software automatically updates the role. But if you want to do it a manual, so in that case, then you will, once you will click on the manual, then you can define the role on its own. So here you see that this is the role 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever the role you can define, and it is done. So role update is also done. Now student report. So student report is nothing but it will give you details of the all the reports of the students. Like that, means what exactly they have done into this year. Then you see, suppose there is one the class section A and session 2079. Now he is the student and you want to see the details of this one. Suppose parents is in front of your window, and they are asking that what the exactly figure of my students, how they are growing in, whether they are growing into their education or not. Then at the time you can say that this is the student report, and here attendance detail is the total present, total absent, total. So you can analyze that whether student is regularly present into the school or not. Now discipline also, discipline you can see that this is the discipline, means discipline there is some problem into his disciplinary action. A complaint type is yellow. Fees dues, if there is a fees dues with him, then definitely it will show here that your student is not getting fees due, not paying this one. Document details means I have shown you that the student filed upload, the document is kept there. But if document is not there, then mm, document is then it will not show, otherwise it will show here. Now here you come to the term marks is nothing but a term 1, term 2, term 3. So if we can click here, then we can see that what exactly comes. So print the term marks. I don't think that the data is submitted here. So term marks will come like this one. You see that a rank will come and all these things, then this is the format of the term marks, and you can see. So thank you guys for keep watching this one. This is the student model that I have shown you. Then in the next video I will show you the rest of the uh, module. So please be in touch, and please don't forget to subscribe this channel. I'm always ready to help me out in case if any question or issues, then it is written into the description. um, my details is written into the description, and you can also comment me. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.